Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yay! We're all here together, you and me. Okay, we're going to be going to the grass fields here, and Captain Ahab, is going to teach me how to play Satisfactory.
I'm gonna try to.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
What's happening?
landing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed. Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective: please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Okay, so on the side here, it says press F to dismantle mode and hold primary fire to dismantle while in dismantle mode. So I guess I have to turn around and dismantle this thing right here. Am I correct, Captain?
This
Yes, you
consumable
wanna
possesses
dismantle
minor
the drop
healing
pod,
properties.
because
Further
then you use that to
analysis
build your
required
hub.
to establish object
And I
scanner
just got in game,
identification.
I'm gonna try and come find you here.
Basically, it's point and click, right? I just point at it and I click, right?
After you press F, yeah.
Okay, it disappeared. So that means I must have
Third
dismantled it.
objective: please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to
correct.
find iron. Note: the
I'm coming to
acquisition
find
of
you.
iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
Equip your Xeno Zapper. It's in your inventory. Press tab.
Equip it, right? Which is what I did.
Yep. Or you can drag it to your hand slot, but I usually just double click because it's faster. And that's what you'll use to fight off the beasties that you come across for now.
You or
Initial
should I just
scans
stay where I
reveal
am?
coloring properties in the flower petals.
Stay where you are, I'm
Further
coming your way.
analysis required.
You know, I'm having Captain Ahab teach me this because she is... I've been watching her play this for weeks now, and she's just an awesome player. She knows what she's doing, and she builds some pretty awesome stuff that I've seen, and I just want to be taught by one of the best. That's all.
I learn everything I learned from the other streamers that I watch.
I want to press the C to scan for resource deposits, which will bring up a map or something.
It'll ping them on your compass above you at the top of your screen.
Okay.
So yeah, just press C.
We just run to the different things that were pinged and then we gather resources? Or can we gather resources as we go?
Well, we can gather resources as we go. We can just head in the direction of one of these nodes. I say the 255 meter one, because that's closest.
Sounds good. 255, that's... Where is that? It disappeared on my...
Yeah, it only stays up for a little while. You can just press C again and it'll scan again. Come over here and pick up these nuts.
Gonna get my nuts.
And also these bears. These are how you heal.
This consumable
when you take
possesses
damage.
minor healing properties. Further analysis
The
required
nuts
to
heal you
establish
half a
object
health bar,
scanner
and the berries heal
identification.
you 1 health bar.
Okay. What about like the stuff over here that's highlighted that I can like pick up leaves and stuff like that?
Yeah, pick up those, because early game we'll use those for biomass. They'll be fuel for our generators until we can get to coal power. I usually just grab them as I'm running along.
Because I've seen in other streams and other videos that people do that as well, so I'm gonna, you know, follow your lead, not lead, but I'm gonna follow, you know, what I've seen and what you tell me to do.
Makes sense. There's a fluffy-tailed hog up here.
Studying the remains of this creature might shed light on how to defend yourself in the future. I recommend analysis.
And how do you analyze something like that?
We don't have what we need to analyze it yet. That'll come later when we upgrade to like hub tier 4 or 5, I think. Anyway, this is an iron node, right here. There are 3 types of nodes in the game: impure, pure, and normal. Impure, you only get 30 a minute out of it. Normal, you get 60, and pure, you get 120. And you have to break these deposits on the top before you can put a miner on the node, which we haven't gotten to putting miners on them yet. For right now, we just want to grab some iron.
Fourth objective, build the hub. Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
I'm looking around trying to find the spot that I started in, because there's 3 normal iron nodes right where I started in my world. It's nice to build off of, because you got plenty of iron early game.
Hi, big walking tick.
Yeah, they're cute.
little birdie.
Try feeding him one of your berries. He might like them. I don't know if you can do that, but it's worth a try.
How do you get to your inventory? Is it I?
Tab. If you look down on the lower right of your screen, it shows you all your shortcuts. Q is for your build menu, F is to dismantle, V is your flashlight, C is to scan for ores, X is your email, and tab is your inventory.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Alright, so I guess he doesn't like berries. The lizard doggos do if we come across one of those.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and if you're falling and you don't want to take fall damage, like if you're falling from a really high height, just hit Control Shift R. I'll show you what it does.
Okay.
It's ragdoll mode. Two more fluffy-tailed hogs up here coming out. Stay away from these green clouds, they will kill you quickly. You have to put it in your hand to eat it, and then left click. Like go out of your inventory and left click so you'll eat it. And then don't forget to re-equip your Xeno Zapper when you're done. Okay, this is the spot I was talking about. There's 3 normal iron nodes right here. So, you can build the hub anywhere around here that you want. Just obviously don't place it over the top of the nodes here, because we'll need to put miners on them eventually.
Placed my hub.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth objective, Hub Upgrade Storage and Power. Note: the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Okay, now the next thing you want to do is complete Hub Upgrade 1, like it says on the side of your screen there. So go to the hub terminal and see what you need to do Hub Upgrade 1. Click Tier 0, then Hub Upgrade 1, and then select Milestone. And then you can come over here to the craft bench and use your iron ore that you already grabbed to make iron ingots, which you can then make into iron rods to do your next upgrade. You can either hit E or escape to get out of it.
Come over to this thing right over here. And I
Yes.
configure the craft bench.
Yep.
And then I do something with my iron that I got.
Make iron ingots first, because you need iron ingots to make rods or plates or anything like that. So craft your iron ingot.
How many should I make?
Well, you can start off with 10, because you need 10 iron rods for Hub Upgrade 1, like it shows you in the upper right corner of your screen.
So I need 10 iron rods, right?
Right, and each iron rod uses 1 iron ingot. So you need to make 10 iron ingots, which you can then make into 10 iron rods.
Okay, so I made 10 iron rods.
Okay, then you go back over to your hub terminal, open that, and you can double click the iron rods to put them in there. And then click Upgrade Hub. You didn't make 10 iron rods, you made 10 iron ingots. You have to make them into rods now.
My inventory, though, it says I have 10 iron rods.
No, it doesn't. That shows you how many you can make with what you currently have in your inventory. Your inventory is on the right side of the screen. On the left side there, it shows you what you can make with what you have in your inventory.
Oh, I was looking at that. I thought on the side there it said 10, that I had 10 iron rods and so many iron plates. I did not know. Okay.
No problem.
I put my 10 iron rods in, then just hit the upgrade hub.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Generator, Hub Feature Personal Storage, Scanner Feature Copper. New equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively. Sixth objective, Hub Upgrade Construction. Note: connect buildings to a generator for power. Note: buildings such as the smelter require a blueprint to be set. Advice: automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
Okay, so now on the left side again, it tells you what you need to do. You want to complete hub upgrade 2. You want to build an equipment workshop so you can craft a portable miner. You want to build a smelter to automate your production of ingots and use the biomass burner to provide power to your smelter. So the first thing you want to do is hold C to scan for copper, because we're going to need copper to make a portable mine. If you press and hold C, it shows you a choice of different ores you can scan.
Okay, I've got copper. Do I need more copper or?
That should be enough for now. Let's go back to the hub. First thing you want to do is build your equipment workshop, and that is if you hit Q, it'll be in your build menu under production. And you probably need to make some iron plates and iron rods to build it.
Missing 6 iron plates and 6 iron rods.
So you want to make 6 of each of those so you can build the equipment workshop. That's because you have to make more iron ingots. I'm gonna build another craft bench so I can access one too, because we can't both use the craft bench at the same time.
Works for me.
if you don't feel like holding in your left click to do that, you can just hold the space bar and it'll craft too.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Okay, so now we want to go into the equipment workshop and look what we need to make portable. And I believe we need iron plates, copper wire, and cable, correct?
I don't know. How do you tell? Do I just click on the portable miner?
Click on portable miner, and then it'll show you pictures of the items you need. If you mouse over them, it tells you what the items are.
Okay, so I need 8 copper wire and 4 cables. Over and craft those, correct?
Yes, you need to craft your copper ore into ingots first, and then make wire and cables. You make wire out of the copper ingots, and then cable.
You make the cables out of?
Copper wire.
Okay. Should I just smelt, or should I just make all the copper ingots that I can?
I would. So these portable miners that we're making are what you use early game to get your resources, so you're not always going up and gathering ore by hand. The portable miners will gather like 100 at a time. So I usually try and put like maybe 2 on each note. Like I'll put 2 on iron and 2 on copper. So then when I go back and grab the ore out of them, I have like 200 of each ore.
Okay, you'll have to explain that to me again, because I'm an idiot when it comes to this.
Okay, you need to make 4 cable first off. You have 12 copper wire there right now. You need to make 4 cable out of that so you can make a portable miner.
Okay, I've made that. I have enough wire and I have enough cable.
No, you need to make more wire now because you used all your wire to make the cable. So, if you want, you can turn all your copper ingots into wire because that's the only thing you use them for. Iron ingots are different because you use those for both plates and rods. But my copper ingots early game, I turn them all into wire. Okay, so now come over here to this equipment workshop and make a portable miner. I already made 3, so if you make 1, we'll have enough to put 2 on the iron node and 2 on the copper node.
Okay, I've done that. I've made a portable miner.
Okay, now come with me over here to one of these iron nodes. Now, press your tab to open your inventory and double click on the portable miner so you equip it in your hands. And then just left click to put it down on the mine. You have to get out of your inventory first, I think. I don't know. Okay, so now you got some iron coming, and I'll go put the other 2 on the copper node that we went to up.
Okay, and while Captain's doing that, I'm a novice, so I'm gonna be and sound very stupid when it comes to this game. I'm not used to playing games like this where you gotta craft all this kind of stuff. I'm used to playing games like Fallout 76 and Guild Wars and games like that where you just go and kill things. This is a new experience for me, and I want to learn how to play the game because I see everybody else playing it, and the landscapes and graphics on this game are just phenomenal. They're just awesome. I mean, look at that. The rendering on this is just breathtaking. It's awesome. And I want to learn how to play this game and get good at it. I want to get as good as Captain because she's the best player that I've seen, better than most of the streamers that I've watched play this game. Regardless of what she tells you, she is very good at this game, and she is very, very humble. So, regardless of what she says, she's very good at this.
Alright, so now you want to build a smelter so we can just throw the iron and copper ore into it and make ingots rather than having to craft them by hand.
Put my smelter anywhere, or I know that you have a certain way of doing things and very methodical, and I'd like to learn that way.
Right, but early game like this, you don't have access to like foundations and miners and stuff, so you can just place it down anywhere for now because we will be tearing it down and moving it once we get further along in the game.
I want to put it close to my miner.
I mean, you will want to do that when you put the bigger miners up, but for right now, as long as it's close to a power source, which is right there, would be fine because the power source is on the back of the... Alright, so now come over here around to the back of the... This is your first biomass burner. You'll unlock a second one and the ability to build more as we upgrade through the different hub tiers. For now, all we can put in here is leaves or wood. Later on, we'll be able to make biomass, and then later than that, we'll be able to make biofuel to power it, which biomass is more efficient than just leaves or wood. Biofuel is more efficient than biomass. But for now, just throw leaves or wood in it to give it.
Cool. So whatever I have inside of my inventory, I want to put in there, correct?
Leaves or wood, yeah. I don't know if flower petals work. I've never tried that. But I just filled it up with leaves. And then you want to run a power line. Right now we don't have access to power poles, so you can just run a line directly from the biomass burner to the smelter. If you look down at the bottom of your screen, in your hotbar, you have shortcuts.
Still stuck on how I put the leaves in the bio thing.
Okay, you press E to open it. You don't do it from into your inventory. So close your inventory. As you can see, I already put leaves in it. But if you just double click the leaves that are in your inventory. Remember, in this game, your inventory is always on the right side of the server. On the left side is where you're putting the stuff from your inventory.
I double clicked, I put my 500 leaves in there. Now, what do I click to add them?
They're added in there now. So now you can either hit escape or E to close that window.
5 leaves that I can add there.
But they only stack to 500. You can't put more than 500 in at a time.
Okay. So
we have to
only
go
stacks
and
of
refill
500.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Stacks of
we'll have
500.
to refill it when the fuel starts getting low. So the next thing you want to do is run power from the biomass burner to the smelter that you put over there. So if you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll have a hotbar that starts filling up with shortcuts. For right now, all you have is your 2, which is your power line. So you want to press that, and then click on the biomass burner, and then click on the smelter, and it'll run power from the biomass burner to the smelter. The machine will highlight in like a blue outline when you're able to put the power to it. There you go. You powered your first machine. So now you can you can go over and empty one of those portable iron mines and throw all the ore in the smelter. Alright, now go over to the smelter and hit E on the smelter. First you gotta configure it for the ore that you're putting in.
Wait until this is done?
No, you can only put 100 ore in at a time, so...
So, doesn't matter how many I have, I can have 20 and just stop it, right?
Well, it'll continue running, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to always clean it out. It'll build up to 100 in there, and then every time you go empty it, it'll mine and fill up to another 100.
Okay, now it says press E to configure smelter, so...
Press E, and select iron ingots, because you're putting iron ore in it right now. And then double click to put your iron ore in there.
The iron ore.
Yep.
In my inventory, right?
Yep.
And then that's it. That's all I need to do?
Yep. Till once it's done working, you'll have 100 iron ingots.
Come out where?
Well, for right now, they just stay in here. If you open it back up, I'll show you what I'm...
the ingots keep on going up. One iron ingot, 30 per minute, 23.
Right, that'll stack up to 100. And then once it gets to 100, you can pull the iron ingots out, and then you can either put another 100 iron ore in there or 100 copper ore. And if you're putting copper ore in, you just click on recipes and change it to copper ingots when you're putting copper ore in there.
Okay.
So now that you got all that done, now we want to go back over to the hub and see what we need for hub upgrade 2. So you want to open the hub terminal and click the next tier of upgrade that we need, and click select milestone, and it'll tell us what we need to do the hub upgrade 2.
So 10 plates, 10 rods, and 50 copper wire. Or, yeah.
You got it.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Stone. New buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 7th objective. Hub upgrade, conveyor belts. Note: use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
Nice.
Note: constructors are capable of constructing copious parts, of which only one type at a time.
So now that we have access to a power pole, you can put another smelter down, so we can have one for iron and one for copper. You might not have the materials to make it. You want me to show you a nifty trick? Hit your Q button to bring up your build menu again.
Down there in the bottom right, it tells me how many I need. Correct?
Yeah, but I was gonna show you a trick. You see that plus sign next to the smelter?
Yes.
Click that.
And I can just make it from there?
No, but it adds it to your to-do list, so you don't have to keep running back and forth to see what you need. You don't have to keep bringing up your build menu. It shows you right on the right side of your screen what you need to build it.
Okay, cool.
And then once you build it, that list will disappear from the side of your screen. Once you build the smelter and place it down, that'll disappear.
Did not know that was a storage box.
Yep. I usually put things like leaves and the alien carapaces and stuff like that in there, because you don't really need those in early game, and I like keeping my inventory clean. And placement isn't a huge deal right now, because like I said, we're going to be tearing it down and moving it anyway once we get access to more stuff, so now you can build the power pole. So come on over here and I'll show you. Number 1 on your hotbar is a power pole. I'd build one and put it like right here. You need concrete, don't you?
I need concrete.
Alright, hold C and scan for limestone, which is what we use to make concrete. Alright, now go back to your craft bench and craft that limestone into concrete. And also, as you can see in your craft bench, we can now make biomass out of leaves. So, as soon as you can make biomass, you want to pull your leaves out of your biomass burner and turn them all into biomass, because they'll burn longer. So, if you want to make it out of whatever leaves you have, I'll pull the rest out and help you craft.
I can craft biomass leaves. That says I can craft 54 of them.
Yeah, that's because you have enough leaves to make 54 biomass. Yes.
Okay, and the biomass goes in the biomass generator, I guess?
Yeah, after you craft it. That's how much.
Now I want to build one of those poles.
Yep, build a power pole. Okay, now you want to F and tear down this wire that's running from the biomass generator to the smelter. Because you can only have one connection to your biomass generator, so we won't be able to power 2 smelters with that connection. But with power poles, you can have up to 4 connections. So run a power line from your biomass generator to the power. And then run power lines from the power pole to each of the smelters. So you'll need a power line from this to the first smelter and a power line from this to the second. Okay, and now you can configure the second smelter for copper ore. And then we can go pick up some copper and iron if you want.
Okay. Cool. You already have the 2 miners set down for the copper ore, right?
Yeah, do you want to come with me just so you don't forget where it is? You see this like ramp going upwards over here? That's where the copper ore is. It's up top there. And another thing you can do, like if we're out and about and we're not running together, if you see something that you want to point out to me or vice versa, if you hold your left alt and left, see it puts a little ping there.
I was picking up. Could you repeat that?
Yes, alt and left click. There you go, and that shows a little beacon on my compass too, so if I'm not near you and you want to like show me where something is, you can just ping it and I can find my way there.
Okay, cool.
So now you want to go throw some copper ore in the copper smelter and pick up some more iron to throw in the iron smelter.
I'm gonna take a quick bio break and I will be right back.
Okay, so if you open up your build menu now, you'll see that we have access to a new machine called a constructor.
And I'm back. Thank you all for sticking with us. So I have a new constructor that I can build.
Yes, we want to build 2 of those. One for the iron stuff and one for the copper stuff. You're probably going to have to make reinforced iron plates for it, though. Which, to make the iron plates, you need screws. Which, to make screws, you make iron rods and then turn them into screws. So you'll need some iron plates and you'll need some iron rods, which you can then turn into screws.
So I need to make iron plates first, and then I need to make iron rods, which then I turn into screws.
That is correct. And you need to make a total of 3 reinforced iron plates for one constructor. If you want to make one, I'll make the other one.
How many iron plates do I need? Hold on. Let me see if I can remember what I learned.
If you want to place a constructor down behind the iron smelter, I'll put one down behind the copper smelter. And then I'm going to run another power line back here so we'll be able to connect both. Okay, now the constructor that you put down, just click E on it to configure it and set it up for either iron rods or plates, whatever you want to make for now. I'd probably make plates because we'll need more of those for like conveyor belts and stuff as we expand. And I'm going to set the copper one up to make copper wire.
Okay, I've set it up to make plates.
Alright, now you can just put iron ingots in it, and it'll start making plates on its own. So now when we gather our ores, we can get our iron and copper ore, put those in the smelters, and then when they're done making the ingots, we can put the iron and copper ingots in the constructors. Now I'm gonna go grab some more copper ore unless you have some.
Do not have any.
I'll go empty out the mines up here if you want to get some more iron ore to put in the iron smelter. Alright, so now that we got that done, now you want to go click on your hub terminal again and select the next milestone.
If no, my thing isn't working.
What's not working?
The thing that makes the plates. I have put no.
It's working now. I just
ingots
filled it up with iron ingots.
Well, how do you get your iron ingots to put it in there? I mean,
okay, when the smelter is done making ingots out of the iron ore, you pull the ingots out of the smelter, and then you come over and you put them in the we can't automate things yet. We haven't gotten that far in the game, so we have to pull the stuff out by hand and transfer.
That's what I wasn't understanding. I just see everybody playing this and things just go right into one other thing and it just goes right along, and
Yeah, you have to work up to that.
I've seen everybody play and everybody kind of like skips over this part when they're streaming, and by the time you're watching, everybody's like they play like the first 3 hours of it, and then they start streaming it when they've already got everything that they need to set their little things to go. They don't really tell you that you have to go and do this step and this step and this step and this step. It's like they start playing this and it's like it's already set up that they can already do the things that move all the parts that you need into one to the other to the other. This is what I wanted to show everybody, that this is the beginning stages of this. What you normally see when everybody's playing this is not the beginning stages. You see them already in the detailed stages of this.
Right. I watched YouTube videos and experimented and learned how to play it. But the early game is a grind until you get up to automation and whatnot. It is a little grindy because you have to, first you have to craft by hand, but then when you get to where you can smelt and construct with the machines, you still have to transfer stuff manually. We should get conveyor belts soon, probably with the next hub upgrade or the one after that. So yeah, if you want to go and select the next milestone, see what we need to do the next hub up.
Alright. 75 plates, 10 wire, 10 concrete, and 2 reinforced iron plates.
And if you look in the storage chests, there's a bunch of stuff. If you want, I'll make you the reinforced iron plates. There you go, I just put them in the storage chest.
I need wire, I guess 10 wire.
I just put 17 in there.
Five more plates.
Alright, there should be enough in that first constructor if you want to pull them out of there.
Okay.
click on the stack where it shows the iron plates. That'll pull them out. Or you can just click and drag them out.
Congratulations! You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 8th objective. Hub upgrade, additional power. Advice. When planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts. Caution. Overloading the power network guarantees suboptimal performance.
Okay, so now we're going to start getting into the first steps of automation. So we can connect conveyor belts from our smelters to the constructor. Which you just hit number 3 to bring up the conveyor belt. And then click on the end of the smelter, drag it to the constructor, and click again. So now the stuff will move into there automatically. I'll go get some more copper ore to fill up the smelter here.
Can we put conveyor belts from our miners to our smelters?
Not the portable miners. We have to wait till we get the miner Mark 1 machines, and then we can run conveyor belts from those to the smelters.
Okay.
But we can't do that with the portable miners. We still have to transfer the ore by hand for.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if we could or not.
I'm actually gonna pick up one of those iron miners and put it over on the limestone node, because we'll need for concrete when we get going into building foundations and stuff.
Okay, cool.
I select one that we'll need for the next hub upgrade, by the way. and smack that upgrade hub button.
Done.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub Feature, Additional Biomass Generator. New buildings, which can be found in the Build menu. 9th Objective. Hub Upgrade, Molecular Analysis. Note: to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked to not interfere with this last objective. Good luck.
Alright, now we can make a miner to put on these iron nodes. So if you want to come over and pick up this portable mine.
You pick it up.
What I just put in there, is it enough?
150 rods, 500.
No, that's what we need for the hub upgrade. What do you need for the mine? You only need 5 rods and 5 concrete. So I just put enough of both in there for you. There you go, and now you can run a belt from that to the smelter. Well, I needed to take one of the power lines down because we had max connections on all of them. We need to power the miner, so I have to add a power pole and reconfigure the power again.
So I can't put a pole up anywhere.
I was gonna put another pole up over here so we can work it into the power line. Alright, now we should all be powered. So now our iron plates are automated. We'll still have to make iron rods by hand, but as soon as we get access to splitters, we'll be able to split off that line and put up another constructor so we can make iron plates and iron rod.
Okay.
So now we can work on the next hub upgrade. And I'll go grab some more copper while you do that.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
I got the copper wire. And if you want, I'll take care of the concrete while you're doing the iron rods. And there should be enough plates coming out of that constructor.
Okay, now that it's being automated, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah, it gets easier as you go, especially once you can automate the, and then you can rebuild to make it a little more efficient and set up nice. Alright, I'm done with the concrete, so I'll help you with the iron rod.
I got it.
Okay.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature, Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building, Biomass Burner. Building, Space Elevator. Equipment, Object Scanner. Equipment, Beacon. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
Now this in here, the MAM, that's where you can
Additionally,
research
the
that
MAM
stuff
provides
that you
the
said about
opportunity
earlier
to
in the
send
game.
samples of xenobiology and other materials I deem relevant to R&D in exchange for appropriate rewards. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and thus initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Just click on it and it'll analyze. But I guess you gotta have a nut or flower petals or a pale berry or an alien carapace.
Yes, I have some barrel nuts on me that I can give you if you want to analyze those. And there's some alien carapaces and flower petals in the storage chest.
I think I get the gist. If you find it, you bring it back and you analyze it, right?
Yeah, there's some barrel nuts behind you if you want to throw one in and get that research in a while. And then the rest you'll have that you can use them to heal up if you need to, which it looks like you need to.
Okay, cool. Alright. is there an automated thing in the game where it'll make your rods for you and stuff like that, or do you have to keep on going back and making the rods as you go?
No, that's what I was saying. Once we get splitters, we can split off the iron line, so we can have 2 smelters and 2 constructors, one making plates and one making rods. We don't have the power to support all that right now, which is why we're making rods by hand. But yes, the constructors can make both iron plates and iron rods.
I understood that. And I get it. As farther along you go in the game, the easier it gets. See, what I get confused about is where it says iron ingots 6 and 2, and then iron plates. I think the
The
iron
man has
ingots are the
completed
plates.
its analysis.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Just remember, when you're looking at those machines, on the left is the input. It's what it's taking in, and on the right, in that smaller box, is the output, what it's making.
That's
See
where
how
I
it
was-
says input and output under those boxes?
Yeah, that's where I was getting confused. I was getting confused because I thought the iron ingots, I thought that it looked like a plate, but it's not. It's an iron ingot. The plates, I get it now, and my memory isn't what it always isn't what it was, and it was just my own brain stupidity.
No, it's fine. You've never played a game like this before, so it takes some getting used to. I play a lot of open world, survival, sandbox, building games, so it's like second nature to me.
Hitting the launch pod.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
And then that'll come back in about 2.5 minutes.
This was, I guess, the first phase. The next phase is going to be us tearing down everything and reconfiguring everything.
Yep, that's what's next now that we got access to splitters. Because now we can split these lines off and start making all the things we need. Iron plates, iron pipes, copper wire, cable, concrete, all that stuff. We can automate all those things next.
I think this was a good start for learning how to play this game. Next phase is going to be tearing down everything and rebuilding and making it look all pretty and getting everything all automated. I want to thank Captain Ahab for sticking with me and tolerating my stupidity. And
Oh, stop.
I'm an idiot. Just go ahead and say it. I'm an idiot when it comes to games like this because my brain isn't what it used to be, and I thank you very much for helping me learn how to play, and I think the more I play it, the better I'll get at it, and I definitely want to play more with you and learn more, and hopefully I haven't been too much of a tool tonight
Not at all.
while I've been playing. This video will go on YouTube. Hopefully it'll help people. I hope that eventually you'll make some videos here, Captain, and teach people how to play in your own way. And if you do that, I think that you'll be a very big success. Everybody, you should go to @KaptnAhab, that's KAPTNAHAB 1975, and follow her on Twitter. That is her Twitter handle. I think she'll like the follows, and please go and follow
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Wow. Okay.
Again, I want to thank Captain Ahab for helping me out tonight and learning how to play this game, and it's going to be a process, and I appreciate it. For this stream, I may be back in a little bit here to play some other games. We'll see in a little while, but I'm going to end the stream here, and I want to say thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the video. This concludes our broadcast day for this video. Click.
Bye.